Hey guys, it's Blue here with another yoga snack. Now this one's designed to help you create mental stability and focus the mind. Now this is a great practice for breaking up long working hours or just putting yourself in a space that's feeling refreshed and inspired and ready for the task at hand. So enough talk, let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're going to start off with the feet underneath the hips in a nice comfortable neutral position and the hands by the sides of the body. And the first thing we're going to do is just practice softening our gaze a little bit here. So when we're in a heightened state or a hyper-aware state and we're very task orientated, we might be feeling a little bit stressed or anxious or anything like that. The eyes can start to create a very sharp, hard stare. We might be focusing directly on what needs to be done. And this can create a lot of tension in the face, behind the eyes, in the back of the neck and the rest of the body. So we want to sort of allow that to soften. Although we're working on focus, we want to move away from any place of tension and just focus on relaxation and clearing the mind a little bit. So soften your gaze. Imagine the space around your eyes softening. Imagine the eyes sort of sinking back into the skull just a touch, and the eyelids softening. And for the moment, you're not focused on any specific point. So let your whole gaze soften just for a moment. And this is going to help us separate ourselves from the rest of the day or anything that might be creating tension or harboring anxiety or stress. So as we start to soften the gaze, we're going to start to deepen the breath as well. So we're going to just create an even breath or an equal breath, a one-to-one breath. So whatever works for you, maybe it's nice to count to 2 or 3, or you can count up to 5 if you like, see what works for you, but we're going to create an equal inhale, exhale. So when you're ready, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth or through the nose, we're going to create an equal breath or an equal exhale. And with a nice soft gaze, we might just take 5 or 6 of those. A deep breath in. You might be gently pressing it out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We'll do one more. I think that's 5. Take a deep breath in and an equal exhale, one-to-one breath. And let's try to continue that through the rest of the practice. And then from here, we're just going to bring our awareness down to our feet here, and we're just going to rock the weight forward and back into the balls of the feet and then to the heels. And what you're going to feel is as you rock forward into the balls of the feet, the heels are going to want to lift, the toes will activate a little bit, the arches will activate a little bit, that's fine. See if you can soften the knees a touch. And this rocking motion is also going to create focus because all of a sudden we're aware of our balance. But it's also going to really soften the body. It's going to really relax the body. We're sort of rocking ourselves, soothing ourselves here. Maintain that equal breath. Maybe you're counting to 3 or to 5 for each inhale, exhale. And then for this next movement, we're going to rock forward into the balls of the feet. And we're going to lift the heels and press into the toes. And just open up the arches, open up over the fronts of the feet. And really press down through the balls. Lift up as high as you can. Lift the heels as high as you can away from the mat or the floor. And then lower down. Let's do one more of those. Press off the balls of the feet, lift the heels. And then just rock yourself back into the heels. One more. Pressing off the balls of the feet, lifting the heels, lifting up. And then lowering down. Now we're going to bend the knees here and just slide the hands down to the tops of the knees. And we're just going to take a couple of sort of standing pelvic tilts here, just to create a little bit of heat in the abdominals and to also stimulate the breath and just balance the spine a little bit as well. It's just an all-round nice movement for release. So we're going to inhale and expand into the chest. Remember, we're keeping the breath slow and even. We're going to exhale. Tuck the tailbone under, draw in. Inhale. And exhale. And inhaling as you open the chest, you can draw the shoulder blades together a little bit. And exhale. Tucking the tailbone under. You're going to feel it in the quads a little bit here. Try to create equal weight through the soles of the feet also. Just focus on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhaling and exhaling, drawing in, creating that warmth in the belly. Now keeping the tailbone tucked under, we're going to press into the heels and lift back up here. Now we're just going to bring hands to heart center. And remember, we're removing ourselves from our daily tasks, from those stresses just for a moment, and just creating focus, just focusing the mind, creating that one-pointed focus. So what we're going to do here is create a drishti gaze. So find a point in front of you. It might be on the wall in front of you. It might be an object, anything you like. Make that your focal point. And take 5 or 6 breaths here. Remember, 1-to-1 breathing. We might be counting to 5 or to 6 or to 3. Whatever your breath is allowing you. Find that drishti gaze. Don't let the mind wander. And exhale. Taking just a few breaths here. Sometimes it's really nice to press the air out through the lips. Let any tension fall out of the neck, out of the shoulders, out of the face. Inhale. This will be our last one. Exhale. And then we're going to point the fingers away from the body here. Keep the shoulders plugged in to we'll keep the arms plugged into the shoulders here so we're not falling or dipping into the chest too much. Maintain equal weight through the feet, and with the thumbs sticking up, we're going to focus on the thumbs. And this is really nice exercise for the vision as well. Then we're going to adjust our focus back to your drishti point. You might even time it with breath. You might exhale as you change focus. Make it slow. It's not a stressful task. And it's not something we have to do. But you're slowly changing focus. Just adjusting your eyes to something a little bit closer to your body and then further away. What we're doing here is we're actually stretching, or at least moving, those muscles that focus our eyes. It's like eye yoga, just a few of these. Still breathing slowly and with equal inhale, exhale. Brilliant. Let's lower the hands down. Now, this next couple of exercises are actually really good because what we're doing is we are stimulating the left and right hemisphere of the brain. And this is so important for creating nice cohesion between our thoughts and creating better synergy when it comes to problem solving. So let's get started with the hands again by the sides of the body here. And then with the palms facing in, just like they would be if they were falling down by the sides of your body, we're going to lift both arms. And then for this side, I'm going to let my left hand stay out in front of me and my right hand reach up. I'm going to press into the right heel and get really nice and long on the right side. Then I'm going to come back down with the right hand, and when it is parallel with the left hand, both are going to move, or they're going to come back down by my side. And I'm going to do my best to remember the sides here. This is a tricky one. Now coming back up. The right hand's going to stay where the left hand reaches up. And then coming back down. All the way. Now, reaching back up, we'll do a few of these. Left hand stays in place or out in front of the body. Reach all the way up. That lovely side body opening. And then coming back down. All the way. So far, so good. Reaching back up. Right hand staying in place. Left hand reaching. Once again, we can press through the heel of the left foot and open up over the left side, or not. Then coming back down. One more on each side. All the way up. Left hand reaches up. Left hand stays, right hand reaches up. And coming back down. Reaching up. Right hand stays, left hand reaches up. Almost a perfect score. And then coming back down. Now, what we're going to do from here is we're going to reach both hands up as best you can. I may need to step forward a little bit for this one. And then I'm going to bring my left hand forward and my right hand back. And I'm going to reach out away from the body here. Then I'm going to come back up. Reach the right hand out and bring the left hand back. Coming back up. Left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale, coming back up. Right hand forward, left hand back. Now we're going to go all the way with this next movement. So we're going to come back up. Bring the left hand forward, the right hand back. Reaching away from the body, and then bring the hands back down to the hips. Then we're going to continue. So we're going to reach the right hand forward and the left hand back, reaching all the way up. Spinning the arms in opposite directions. Now this is a tricky one. So don't take it too seriously. Now the left hand's forward and the right hand's back. Coming back up. Now as the arms lift up towards the ceiling, the right hand's forward and the left hand's back. And we'll do one more. Reaching up. And we'll change sides here. Now this is the tricky part. This time it's going to be the right hand forward and the left hand back. And coming down, flipping the palms open, the right hand back, left hand forward, reaching all the way up. Let's do a couple of those. And this is really good for stimulating the mind, stimulating the hemispheres of the brain, right and left hemispheres of the brain. And it's hard to focus on anything else. while we're doing this, so it's quite good for that matter as well. Stay with it. We'll do one more. You're probably feeling a bit of warmth in the shoulders as well. And I'm even twisting the body a little bit to sort of assist as I open up the body. Coming down now. Reaching back up. And we might just bring hands back down to heart center here. Spread the toes out. Even if your toes are inside shoes, just spread them out as far as you can. Create a bit of space in between the toes. Imagine some length between the ball of the foot and the heel happening as well. Once again, find your drishti point. Soften your gaze. And just settle back into your breath. One to one, balancing breath. This helps balance the nervous system and create focus. Let's take 6 breaths like that. Whatever you're counting to, equalizing the breath. You can have hands by your side if you like. Deep breath in. Bring hands to heart center. Namaste. And that's all for now.